So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make some really nice, simple centerpieces for decorating. Here's the original design. My grandma actually bought us one of these, the one that's broken, and gave us the idea. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty neat. So I figured I would make one. So I made this one, and I made this one, but these take 16 to 20 pieces to make because of all these small ones down here, and then also the bottom edges. And it took like 45 minutes just to cut and make those two. So I was like, ugh, if I have to make like 20 of those, and it's gonna take me 45 minutes just to make a couple of them, it's gonna take a long time to make all of them. So I ended up simplifying the design, which made it a lot quicker. So here's my second design. Now this piece, this design only takes 9 pieces because it's got a solid board on the bottom, and then the 4 legs just come straight up off of there and the top. We'll probably be staining these a darker color, either that or wood burning them with a torch. So here are the rest of the pieces that I already have all cut that I'm going to be using to make the rest. This is how many pieces it takes to make one base piece, the 4 spacers on the top, and then the 4 main legs going up. So the base plates that I'm using are 5.5 by 5.5 actual dimensions. Of course, when you buy this piece of wood in the store, it'll actually be a 1x6. And then all of this stuff is just 1x material, which is, I think, like 3/4. Yep, so these are just 3/4 by 3/4. I just ran them through the saw and squared them up. I made mine 9.5 inches tall, and then the spacers are just 4 inches. So pretty simple. So all I've been using to put these together is a hammer, wood glue, and some air nails, but you could substitute air nails with actual nails. These would work well. These are just panel nails, and this is actually what I was originally going to use, and then my dad came out and was like, hey, you should use this air nailer, it'll be way faster. And he was totally right. So I'm going to use the air nailer in the demonstration, but you could substitute the air nails with these panel nails. The other thing you're going to want are 2 clamps for clamping and holding the pieces. Okay, so here we go. We've got all of our pieces here, and we're going to go ahead and slap this thing together. First, you're going to take 2 top parts and 1 of the edge pieces. We're going to go ahead and put glue on this face and this face, just a dab of glue like that, and then stick them together here. Take another one of your 4-inch wide pieces, but don't glue it. Just set it there to temporarily hold it while you clamp it. Just make sure everything's lined up properly, and then you can squeeze it together. So as long as you like how it looks, I'm going to go ahead and take the air nailer, put 1 nail there, and 1 nail there. And then we'll leave this clamped while we get our second one done. So if you were using a normal nail, you just take it like this, pound it in. So you can see how it would be very easy to do it with normal nails too. Next thing we're going to do is take our base plate and one side of our tower. We're going to apply wood glue to the legs and square up our board on there and pop a couple air nails in. You can then remove the clamp and remove that piece that we're going to need on the top. Glue. I think the stapler just ran out of staples. Then on the top, we take our remaining 2 pieces, apply a little wood glue, and then I still like to use the clamp to hold it in place. And it's important to use wood glue and nails because the wood glue really makes these things seem a lot firmer than if you try to just use nails. And then we are able to remove our wood clamps. And I like to just kind of square the whole thing up. And there we have it. That is one completed one. There we go, we have a second one made. That's how many we did already this evening in 30 minutes. And that's how many I did the other evening. We're just gonna use a sanding block to just get inside these on this little edge here, not very aggressively. Charisma's out here helping us today too.
That's okay, I'm not very aggressive.
There's a variety of stains that you can choose from to actually stain the lanterns once you're done. So we've lightly sanded the outside of this one, and we're gonna do that to all of the others. And while I'm doing that, Larissa's gonna work on applying stain. And we're just using early American stain. But of course there's lots of different kinds of stain that you could use. Lots of different colors.
But
you should put it on there. I want to see how it looks.
Yeah. Oh, it looks so good.
That's beautiful. So you want to spread it on there and then just do the last brush strokes with the grain of the wood to kind of finish it out. That way if there's any variance in how the stain is applied, it'll just look like natural wood grain. That looks really good. I like it. And we're not gonna put any coat of varnish on after the stain. It's just gonna be a stained flat look rather than glossy. I don't think we'd want it to be glossy, right?
Yeah, and we don't need to seal it for any reason because they're just for decorations.
Yeah.
So.
No eating off of these. Naturally the end grain is gonna soak up more stain and look darker. I was gonna show what the decorations look like. Those things that we made are for our wedding, and I think they turned out really nice. So here's what they ended up looking like. Of course, the candle is actually going to be lit in a while here. So we're really happy with the decorations, and all of this greenery around them is actually real. And then we just have other candles spaced out. Oh, this is one that I actually added a little bit of extra decoration to, just at random. In any case, hope that you enjoyed. Talk to you later.